Hi, I'm Michelle Nastry from Keller Williams with the Nastry Real Estate Team, and I am here to actually warn you about some real estate scams that I have been coming into contact with. The last couple of weeks, I've been getting a growing number of phone calls of potential renters, people actually looking for rental property, calling me and asking about my properties that I have for sale and asking me if they're for rent and telling me they saw an ad on Craigslist and then they drove by and saw my sign outside, which clearly says for sale, not for rent. I did some of my own investigating. I found the ads on Craigslist. First of all, this happened about a year ago, and my seller was very upset, and I didn't know what to do, so I did actually end up calling the police, and because it's kind of a cybercrime and there's not really anything the police can do about it. For one, it's a cybercrime. The person that's doing the crime is in another country, and also there hasn't been a real victim yet. If you haven't given anybody money or been taken advantage of, then there's no crime yet. So there's really nothing I can do as the real estate agent except for flag that false advertisement on Craigslist. So before I flagged this recent ad that I saw, I got in touch with the person who's claiming to be the owner slash landlord with a different name that they're telling me that their name is one thing, and when I actually know the owner personally, and if you have time to go to ongov.net and actually look up the owner's record and see who owns the property, they sent me back this long email explaining who they are and why they're selling their property. And if you're this is really nobody's business. So that's your first red flag. They're not asking for any money, but they're claiming to do all this good humanitarian work, which again is none of my business. Remember those princes that wanted to send us those millions of dollars a couple of years ago through email, and people were contacting you and explaining all this stuff that they had going on, and that they wanted to send you $1 million and have you cash a check, and they were going to wire money back and forth and give you a percentage. I have a feeling it's the same group of people kind of doing something like that. But here are some tips to watch out for these scams and avoid them. Ask a real estate agent. If you drive by a property and you see a sign out front that says for sale and you saw an advertisement for rent, please feel free to call that real estate agent. Another way to avoid getting involved in the scam is you need to speak to somebody. Email is fine to get some dialogue going with an owner or a landlord, but it really would behoove you to actually have a live conversation with someone on the other end. Third tip, meet somebody in person. Never send anyone money and expect them to mail you the keys, especially if it's someone that you've never met. And my fourth tip would be to find a rental agency that can help you find the right property for you to be renting. Syracuse is a little bit different. We don't have a big rental market. There's like New York City or areas in Manhattan where they might have lots of real estate agents handle rentals. In Syracuse, it's far and few between where there's real estate agents like me that are helping renters find homes. We're more trying to help homeowners buy new property or sell. And sometimes we work with the landlords too to help them buy multifamilies and things of that nature. But working with a rental agency, they're probably going to want to verify your credit, have you make an application, and whatever their normal procedures are. But a good rental agency will get to know you first before they just send you the keys after you sending money. So please be careful when you're looking on Craigslist and trying to find a place for rent. There's a lot of people taking advantage of homeowners and renters alike. We really don't want anyone to fall victim to this. As far as I know, I think most people have outsmarted this scam. So if you see an ad on Craigslist that sounds too good to be true, it might be. Here's a list of websites that I would recommend looking for properties for rent. And also here's a list of rental agencies that I either know the person personally or would recommend you checking out. And again, a lot of these agencies are going to verify credit, verify employment. Some of them do accept public assistance, some of them don't. So it's really up to you. You really do need to have your guard up and ask the right questions. And email's great, but phone and in person is better. So if you have any other real estate questions, please feel free to call me or email me or get in touch, and we'll look forward to working with you soon. I'm Michelle Nastry from Keller Williams Realty in Syracuse, and we'll see you soon.